Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see how to install IntelliJ IDEA on our Windows 11 system. So IntelliJ IDEA is the most widely used IDE for developing applications in Java, Spring, Spring Boot. It has multiple language support, like you can code in multiple languages, but most widely developers and teachers use it to code in Java, Spring and Spring Boot because it is quite easier to use. If you compare it with other IDEs such as Eclipse, so if you're a beginner who have just started out coding, or if even if you have spent some time coding, so IntelliJ IDEA is very simpler as it come if you compare it to Eclipse. Eclipse is a little bit hard to understand because it is old style, whereas IntelliJ IDEA is very user friendly, and you can probably do everything on your own. You don't have to spend time learning about where all the functions are and whatnot to customize the IDE yourself. The customization and user friendliness is much better in IntelliJ IDEA. So I'll suggest, if you're a beginner, install IntelliJ IDEA on your system. So now, before installing IntelliJ IDEA, there is one step that you have to do. You have to check out if Java JDK is installed on your system or not. So just search for command prompt, and here we'll check if Java is installed on our system or not. So I'll just write Java and version. This is the command that I'll give. And this, here you can see that it says Java version 1.8. This means that Java JDK or Java version 8 is installed on my system. If you're getting a command that says Java command is not recognized, it basically means that Java is not installed on your system. So if you want to install Java 8, 8 is the most stable version. There's also version 19 and 17 right now at the time I'm recording this video, but 8 is still the most stable version. If you want to know how you can install this stable version of Java on your PC, I've recently uploaded a video on that. Click on the I button, and I also mention the link in the description. IntelliJ IDEA will not work without Java, so it is a compulsory thing that you have to have on your PC. So after you have installed Java in your PC, come back to this video and we'll start with the installation of IntelliJ IDEA. So I'll just quickly search for IntelliJ IDEA. All right. This is the first link. I'll click on this link, and here you can see there are two download buttons. The first one is here, the second one is here. So you can click on either one, there's the same thing. Okay, now you can see it is Windows. You can also download it for Mac OS or Linux, right? And there are two versions of IntelliJ IDEA. The first one is the ultimate version, that is the paid version. You only have 30 days of trial for it. And the second one is the community edition, that is open source, right? The only difference is that ultimate version has some extra features, whereas community edition is the code is open source, means that the code is available to each and every user, right? Now you can, if you want to check out what all difference is there between community edition and ultimate, you can just check it out here. I'm not going to spend much time on it. If you want to pay for it, if you want all these things, all the support for all the languages, then you can go with the ultimate edition. You can check it out in pricing. But if you're a beginner, community edition is more than enough. Okay, because to code in other languages you can use VS Code, that is free of course. And then, so I'll just click on download over here. Okay, and as soon as I click on it, you can see the download has started. To save some time, I have already downloaded it on my PC. It's the same thing, it's nothing else. So I'll just go on download section, and here you can see that I have downloaded it already. So I'll just double click on it. Okay, now it will show you a pop-up where you have to click on yes, that if you want to install this on your PC or not. So you just have to click on yes. So just click on yes, and here you can see that it says that setup has started. So let's click on next, and this is the location where our IntelliJ IDEA will be installed. If you want to change it, or I'll just leave it to defaults. Click on next. Here you can see, if you want to create a desktop shortcut, just click on this. If you want to update it to the path variable, click on this. You can also do this later on. I'll not worry about this later on. I'll just do it later on, right? And I'll just leave this as well. You can tick on which associations you want. So maybe I'll just click on Java and Groovy, because that will be the one that I'm using, and also Kotlin. So I'll just select all of them, right? I'll click on next, and here it's not much use, so I'll just click on install, right? Now we'll wait for the installation to happen. Just be patient. I'll move this forward so you don't have to waste much time. I'll just fast forward this scene, and I'll show you when the installation is done. Okay, now you can see that our setup has completed. And I'll just click on run IntelliJ IDEA as soon as I finish because I wanted to open. So I'll just click on finish. And now if you wait for some time, IntelliJ IDEA should start up on its own. You can see that IntelliJ IDEA has started on its own, right? So this screen is appearing for me because I already made some customization or some changes to IntelliJ IDEA, but this is not the window that it will be appearing to you, right? It will appear somewhat different. So what I've done is I've done a few customizations. I'll show it to you again. So I'll just click on customize, and here you can see that this is the customize option. Now this is the theme that I've installed. Again, you'll only see these four options, that is IntelliJ Lite, Dracula. So it will be probably on Dracula right now for you. Okay, and the font size for you will be 12. I've shifted to 14 because everything looks a bit bigger and 12 is quite small, right? So I've shifted to 14 and I've changed the theme, so I'll not change the theme right now. So this is what we'll have, and then we'll go into plugins. Now this is a very important part, right? I have installed this plugin, something called as Material Theme UI. There are different plugins that are available, and there are a lot of plugins that make your coding very easy. So there are a lot of plugins that even I use to make my coding life easier with IntelliJ. If you want me to make a video on the top plugins that you can use in IntelliJ IDEA to code better, faster, and be more productive, you can just drop it in the comment section. Just tell me that if you want a video on that or not, and I'll make the video if many people want it, right? So here I've installed this Material Theme UI because they have amazing themes, right? So I'm just going to show you a basic plugin. So I've installed it already. Now as soon as I install it, it will ask for some themes, some things about from you, which theme to set up and not. So my favorite theme was Pale Night, right? So Material Pale Night is my favorite theme. So this one is one. So I'm going to set it to this one. And now if you just go into projects, right? So we'll just create a new project. So we'll see how we can create a new project and what all things we need to do to create a new project. And if you guys have any problems, we'll see how we can tackle that also. So here I'll just name first project. This is the name that I'll give. Okay, this is the location where it will be stored. So it's not, if you want to change it, you can change it by clicking on the file location, or we can just leave it to default. And the language that you want to code in, you can see plus button and you can add whichever you want, and they'll install the plugin, and then the support will be provided for that language. But I'm going to show you in Java. All right, build system, you can choose Gravel, Maven or Gradle, whichever you want. So I'll just select Maven. And here the thing I said about JDK is required to run IntelliJ IDEA. So you can see I have JDK 1.8 installed, so it's automatically detected by all the steps I did in that video. If you do it, it will automatically detected here also. And then I'll just click on create. So now it will take some time to create that project, and now this will be the window that you have. Now if you're installing it for the first time, you can see that here it is showing scanning files to index, and it is showing a lot of stuff, right? So I'll just cancel it out, disturbing this pop-ups and all. So you can see that here scanning files to index and all. If you're using it for the first time, like I am using it for the first time, right? So Maven has not been installed, so it will take some time to install Maven, to scan indexes and do all the things that it has to do for the first time. If you're using it for the first time, then only it will happen. Once everything is done for the first time, it will download, index everything. After that, it won't happen. So again, I'll just fast forward this video. You don't have to, so that it does not waste any time, and I'll show you when all these background tasks are done. So I'll just fast forward it. Wait for that. Alright, so now all the installation, indexing, and all the installation of Maven and all repositories, everything is done. So this is what will be visible to you after you've created your first project and all the indexing has been done. So now we'll write our first program, the famous Hello World program in Java using IntelliJ IDEA. Right? So now here you can see that we have all this hierarchy of structure. Everything is created. So this is what will be visible to you. First project. If it is not visible, just click on this first project. Then you can see IDEA and SRC. So SRC is the source file. You just click on it. Then this is the main file. and in main file we have Java, and here we'll have main file, the main class, right? So this is the main file that we have, and this code is already written because we selected an option that includes sample code while creating the project itself. Now if you want to run this file, there are 3 to 4 options. You can just click on right click and you can see run main.main, right? This is the first method. You can also use the shortcut Control Shift F10, second method, and the third one you see on your screen right here. This is this third method, right? So if I'll just click on this button right here, you can see that it started running. It says building, and now it will take some time to build. If you are seeing some startup that firewall is not allowing, so just click on allow access. Okay, and now here you can see that hello world has been printed out. If you want to add another line over here, just go here, just write s out, and it will type out the complete thing, and then just type this is my first project and save it. And now again, if you want to run it, you can just go over here and run it again. Make sure to save it. Without saving it will not run. So just save it again, it will build, and you can see now that it has printed out. It has printed out hello world, and this is my first project, right? So this was the complete setup of IntelliJ IDEA. I have shown it to you step by step. If you're having any problem at any step, you can mention it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to reply, and we can connect and solve out the issue that you're facing. Also, if you want a video on the helpful plugins of IntelliJ IDEA, just mention in the comment section. There are also many shortcuts in IntelliJ IDEA. You don't have to write the complete code, just like you saw, like this s out. So it's a shortcut. Many beginners don't know about it and they waste time typing out entire thing. So in coding, you have to be smart. You have to save your time and be more productive. So if you want two different videos, first on the plugins and the second one the shortcuts of IntelliJ IDEA, just mention it in the comment section. I'll make those video, and that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.